Hi and welcome to tonight's episode of the How To series. My name is Michael Audu, and in tonight's episode, we will be talking about how to increase your energy to work. And in the next few minutes, I'll be sharing with you key ideas, key lessons I've learned over the years that have helped me increase my energy whenever I needed to put up my best performance and also to live my best life. So just stay tuned and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. If you were with us last week we talked about, we went in the finance direction. We talked about how to leverage debt in your financial journey. So if you've not been able to watch that week's episode, please just check the video, the how to series on my channel, and you'll be able to access that. But for this week, we'll be talking about how to increase your energy to work. The fact is, for you to live your life, for you to be productive, for you to do the things you want to do, you actually need energy, a lot of energy. Energy being two kinds. We're talking about physical energy, that's bodily energy, the ability to lift things, being healthy in physical sense. And also there's another dimension called mental energy. You get, so it's a combination of both physical energy and mental energy I'll be talking about in the next few minutes. And it's going to be the very popular or obvious things, but most times we just don't take them that seriously. So yeah, how do you increase your energy to work? So I'll take it first from the physical energy dimension. If you do not have physical energy, you most likely feel weak, feel down, feel like you're unable to carry out activities. You want to maybe in your mind, but it's that you're falling sick rapidly and often, or you're unable to just generate the energy needed to do what you have to do next. You understand? So how do you make sure that you have energy to do the things that you want to do? Number one, I would say that's physical energy first. I would say exercise. Exercise is something that is not very popular here because most people think they're already doing so much work, but there's a difference between all the work that you do in a day, whether you're walking or lifting things up and down, depending on your kind of work. But generally, if you're just a regular worker, maybe a 9 to 5 and all of that, you're definitely not putting in the kind of work I'm talking about when it comes to exercise. Exercise has more to do with body movement and moving specific muscles on your body, right? Making them strong, fit, free, flexible, not stiff. Yes. So exercise is something you should try and incorporate if you want to increase your energy to work. And when I say exercise, I don't mean those types that that you need to keep doing to burn calories and burn weight and become. No. I mean 10 minutes exercise in the morning, 5 minutes, 7 minutes push-ups, squats, lunges, whatever it is. Go Google it or find a trainer, find somebody to follow up with. Now, I'm not talking about the ones you're trying to build body abs and all of that. No, I'm talking about basic exercise that helps you just become energetic, have physical agility, ability to move every part of your body when you want it to move and to where you want it to move, so that you can run 5 minutes and not just break down. You understand? Okay, so that's number one, exercise. Yes. Number two is food. Food. What kind of food are you eating? Too much junk food reduces your energy. When I mean junk food, poor food, like you just keep eating indomie, more indomie, bread, indomie, and all those kind of food. You're not gonna have enough energy to do the things you want to do. It's just sugar, and all of that. You need a balanced diet over time. You need to plan for your energy. And then the third thing would be rest, sleep, and rest generally. Yes, by resting properly, by resting adequately, you have more physical energy, more energy to do the things that you want to. So I've spoken about three things: exercise, food, and rest. Exercise, basic body movements. Yeah, as simple as stuffs like this 20 times, just go and find out online basic simple home exercises that you can do without any instrument. Number two is food. What are you eating? If you're eating too much junk, find ways to incorporate good food into your diet. And number three is rest. Rest. Make sure you sleep. Make sure you rest well. Make sure you take time out to rest once in a while, or as part of your routine. Not once in a while, rather, as part of your routine for living. With this, you have more energy physically to do the things that you want to do. Secondly, we'll be talking about Mental energy. In terms of mental energy, it's quite different from physical energy because physical energy has more to do. Of course, they are connected. If you're weak physically, it translates into your mind, and if you're mentally weak, it also translates into your body. It's kind of connected, but I'm just saying we can attack it from every angle. So mentally, you're looking at three things to help you increase your energy. Number one is planning. When you have a cluttered mind, you feel mentally lazy to attack what you have to do. It feels like the whole world is on you. Like, oh my God, I have 700 things to do because there's no plan. By the time you take out time to sit down and plan, break down what you want to do, it gets better. It doesn't get away, but at least it gets better. And you can tell your mind, okay, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to do just one thing. I'm going to finish this project or this. Or planning helps you get more energy from your mind. It allows your mind be able to focus instead of trying to dabble to make sure you're not missing one deadline off. You're trying to do, make sure you plan so that you don't have to use your brain's energy to solve for when is the deadline. Memory, stop using your brain for memo and for memory use, for deadlines. No, use your brain to process issues, write things down. That's one of it. Yeah, number two, just similar to number one, is writing things down. That's breaking down, not breaking down, writing things down, decluttering your mind, but this time around in the sense of using your brain primarily for the function of solving problems rather than memory. So get things out of your mind, plan, assign time to things, get things out of your mind by writing them down, and thirdly, think through problems and challenges. Don't just keep piling things that you've not have a way forward on. Every time you don't have a way forward on something, it stays on your mind and it clutters your mind. The moment you're able to say, okay, what's my plan for this? Am I going to solve it now? Am I going to solve it later? If I'm solving it later, okay, this is what I'm going to do when I come to that problem. This is how I'm going to solve it later. The moment you begin to do that more often, you'd be able to free your mind enough to focus on whatever you're doing, and the energy now can be transferred or channeled into those things, and you get more work done. Does this make so much sense? All right, so those are just few things I will just share today to increase your energy, because if I share too much, you might not be able to remember. On the physical end, exercise, food, and rest. On the mental end, your planning, your thinking through problems, and then number three is writing down things. Get decluttering your mind. Decluttering your mind, planning, assigning time and resources to things, and then thinking through problems, making sure you're not having a backlog of problems that are just hanging in your mind. I hope this has been helpful. Has it been? I would love to see your comments in the comment section, your questions, whatever you love to find out. If it's useful to you, please do share with that guy that is always tired. Do share with that friend that you want the person to up their game in their life. You want them to live their best life. All right, so thank you for being a part of this week's episode. Next week we'll be coming up with something bigger, better, more interesting, and more beautiful series coming up. All right, now take care and have a beautiful weekend. Bye bye.